Good flippin' morning, everybody. Welcome back to my 90-day body transformation. Now, today is day 30, but before we get into today's video, I think I need to address the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about me. So, the elephant in the room. Now, I'm sure you guys already know what the elephant is, because that's why it's called the elephant in the room, because everyone knows what the elephant is. But if you don't know, the elephant is I haven't uploaded a vlog in quite a few weeks, in a couple of weeks. So I think I owe you guys a little explanation. Now, there was quite a few reasons why I stopped vlogging, and if you guys are followers of my Instagram, you'll know kind of how it started. So I was out in Turkey, right? Sticking to my challenge, vlogging every day. So you guys might not know this, but I have an editor, right? And to make it easier on everyone, I would produce the content and release it like 4 days later. So I'd get all this content filmed, and it would obviously take a few days for edits and stuff like that. Now, when I was in Turkey, I filmed a bunch of content throughout the holiday. And then one day we went to a water park. Now, this is where it all went wrong. I'm quite stupid, and I didn't realise that my camera was not waterproof, and I took it to the water park. We went in this it's like a tidal wave thing where it just like drowns you and shit. And I was swimming about, enjoying my time. And then I suddenly got hit by one of these waves, and my camera went with me. Now, as you can imagine, my camera was completely fucked. Turned out, believe it or not, it wasn't waterproof. And to make it worse, right, so my hotel in Turkey had the shittest Wi-Fi known to man. So for reference, one vlog that I upload to my editor on Dropbox takes me about half an hour at my house. It took 2 days in this hotel, 2 whole days, to upload the footage to Dropbox. That being said, I had about 4 days of footage that I hadn't uploaded to Dropbox and were still on my SD card. And guess what? The SD card bloody corrupted, and I lost literally all the footage. Now, when I started this challenge, I kind of set the goal that I wanted to produce one vlog every single day of the week, where you guys can follow along every single day. So I naively set this super high expectation on myself, considering I'd not made YouTube videos really before, to going straight into vlogging every day. And when it did mess up and I lost all this footage, and I knew I couldn't upload vlogs for that whole week because I'd lost everything, my mind instantly told me, fuck's sake, you failed already, you failed this challenge. And although this may not seem that deep, my brain went into this sort of negative spiral where it was like, just give up, you failed this challenge, like what's the fucking point now, you've let people down. So I kind of just lost all motivation completely. And this is me being completely honest with you. I'm taking full responsibility for it. But as I've come to terms with it, I've realised that is fucking bullshit. Like I've said before, all that is that part of my brain trying to be as comfortable as possible, not challenging myself. And what I'm coming to terms with is that is completely irrational. Like, 4 days is not going to mess up the challenge. I haven't failed the challenge. Things like this happen. And losing all that footage was completely outside my control. However, what was in my control was the time after that, where I could have just been like, right, that's done, that's happened, just fucking move on and carry on with the challenge as usual. But I didn't, and it's complete bullshit, and I need to learn from that, because I let myself down and I let you guys down. So in a nutshell, this is me saying I'm sorry. I've been a complete pussy-o, and guess what? I'm back. But one last thing on this, I do find it super interesting how the brain works. Like, in situations like this, you've got this part of your brain which is very powerful that will constantly tell you, oh, you're not doing this right, just give up, just be comfortable. But I think the trick is figuring out when that's happening and try and get your rational brain to overcome that powerful sort of negative thought. And although I'm giving myself a hard time over uploading these vlogs, every single day I have stuck to this challenge. I've been eating clean, I've been going to the gym, and I've seen changes already. Despite not posting the vlogs, I have stuck to my good habits every single day. Now, speaking of good habits, there is a new habit I want to implement into my life because I've heard a lot of good things about it, which is running. Now, I want to set my goal of completing a half marathon. And to be completely frank with you guys, I fucking hate running. I always have. I've never been good at it. When I was a kid, I was really fat, and anytime we had to run or do the bleep test in school, it was the worst day of my life. But I've heard good things. So today I'm going to do a little run or a little jog. It will probably end up being me jogging for about 2 minutes, stopping and then starting again. But still, I'm going on a jog. Now, to avoid becoming demotivated, I'm going to start off quite light. I'm going to do about 20-30 minutes of jogging, and I'm going to track it and see how far I get. So let's just bloody do it. Fucking knackered. Christ, my cardio is worse than I remember. Fuck me. It's actually so unreal being able to do this, so I'm so grateful. I live in an area where I can just run around in nature, because I just don't think it's the same as like running around in a busy city. I've just got this whole place to myself. And cow shit. A lot of that. Jesus. The size of that. I've made a real rookie mistake. Fucking hell. I left my water bottle in the car. Oh. And just like that, I'm done. So looking at our little analytics thing here, did a duration of, it's not focusing, 24 minutes and 9 seconds. In that 24 minutes, we did 3.05 kilometers. Now, I know a lot of you watching this, if you're an avid runner, that probably sounds very shit. But look, it's my first day. I'm going to start soft, because if you go in too hard, as we've learned from the bloody vlogs, you'll give up quicker, and I want to enjoy it. And I burnt 235 calories. Not bloody bad for 24 minutes of work. But I tell you what, guys, I think my fucking camera's steaming up. Let me just open this fucking window. Jeez, look how much I'm sweating. The thing I've found with running, if any of you guys are like me and you fucking hate it, because the thing is, I've done a lot of like jogging and stuff on the running machine in the gym. It does not compare, trust me. If you want to get into jogging, come into nature and give it a go. It's so much nicer, so much more peaceful, and the air is just cleaner, you know. I don't want that sweaty gym shit air. But anyway, let's get on with the day. Hey Rambo. Hey Rambo. How are Rambo? So cute, doggy. Just a cute little shit. Right, so I've just changed tops because my my other one was sweaty as a knob. But I do have a little update for you guys. Since I've been on my hiatus, I got those blood test results back from when I did that full body checkup, and we found a couple of things were slightly off. One of those things being vitamin D. I was low in vitamin D, it seems. Maybe I wasn't getting enough sun, I don't know. But I'm now taking some high strength vitamin D tablets, and also apparently this stuff's good for you, omega-3 6 and 9, so I'm taking some of this, and also a multivitamin. So big up the vitamins and minerals and all that. I'm honestly so bad at taking tablets as well. Okay. Bottoms up and the devil laughs. Also, another little update for you guys. I recently acquired a proper ice bath. Now, I haven't actually used it yet, but I think today is a new chapter. So let's get in the ice bath. I'm really not looking forward to this, but we got to get out our comfort zone at some point, don't we? Here she is, the cold pod. Big up to the cold pod for sending this out. Let's see how the water's simmering. Oh, there's a dead fly on it. It's just one massive block. Gonna get another ice bag to make sure it's extra cold and crisp. So this is 4 kg of ice I'm putting in here. Oh, not the bag. Can you hear it snap, crackle and pop? It's like little Cocoa Pops. Have a quick. Yeah, that is pretty cold. Well, it's safe to say that was pretty bloody cold. Genuinely, that felt unreal. When I was in there, it was really weird. I was listening to this song that I've been meditating to. It's called, Je te laisserai des mots. That song just put me in some weird headspace. I was like, my body just felt like at one with itself. I just felt really peaceful. In the beginning, it was like a massive shock to my body. And I was like, my brain kept saying, right, fuck that. That is mental. Get the fuck out of this situation. But when I was in there and I told my brain, nah, you're bloody staying in there, lad. It felt unreal. My body's kind of acclimatized to it slightly. I mean, it was still fucking freezing, but yeah, that was quite good. I might try and do that a fair few times a week. I might try and get bigger ice chunks. And, well, the good thing is it's coming into winter, so you'll get it naturally. But I'm going to try it with more ice. I did 4 kg of ice today, which is, I'd say, pretty good for a first sesh. But yeah, that was sick. Just had a shower and I'm feeling a little bit peckish. The time is currently 12 o'clock, midday. So let's have some bloody food. We're looking at a lovely sirloin steak. Quite well done. I didn't cook it very well. Yeah, very well done. But we don't waste. So, nice sirloin steak. We got 3 Brazil nuts and some lovely cheese. I've absolutely blitzed that steak. I need to learn how to cook steak. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. You can't eat cheese, it's bad for you. Well, I'm not eating many carbs and I need to get my good fats in and my dairy and all that shit. So how about you shut your mouth? With the Brazil nuts, in my other vlogs, I had like 6 on my plate. And apparently you're only meant to have 3 at a time, a day or something. Because any more than that, you don't get the nutrients or something from them. Tell me if that's true in the comments because I don't know. But I've got 3 today. I'm listening to you guys. Right, guys, so I've just come upstairs to my room to get a little bit of work done. Can someone tell me why my dog has shat on my floor? My dog has diarrhea sharted all over my flipping floor. That, I'm sorry, but that is outrageous. My dog has sharted all over my floor. What an absolute dickhead. What is he thinking? Mate, he takes me for some kind of mug. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about something. I need your opinions. I am trying to figure out how to structure these vlogs. Now, although the other vlogs were decent, in my opinion, and it had quite good reception, people seemed to like it, I felt like we were kind of deviating away a bit from the whole challenge. I feel like the majority of the vlogs were just random stuff I did throughout the day, like mini golf or going shopping or blah blah blah, which I know is vlog content, but I feel like it was only a small portion of it that was dedicated to the actual 90-day challenge. So it got me thinking, do I set up these vlogs in a way where the majority of it is things I'm doing in my day to better my lifestyle, the good habits, stuff like that? Or do I keep in the random stuff as well? It's just the problem with doing only the challenge stuff is it could get a bit repetitive unless I figure something somewhere around it. I was becoming too distant with the challenge itself and just making content that was quite random. So I'm personally thinking of just sticking to the 90-day challenge. All of this content is going to be fitness stuff, diet, health, mindfulness stuff. And in saying that, like, I've come up with a few ideas, like training with certain people, which can make the vlogs a bit more quality. I'm starting to think with these vlogs, to make it easier on everyone, I might do maybe 3 a week, like Monday, Wednesday and Friday, because I think every day is just going to get super repetitive and people are going to get a bit bored of it. And if I stay consistent with 3 or 4 a week, I think it'll be more enjoyable. But yeah, ultimately, I want to know what you guys think. Do you like the old style vlogs where I put in random stuff? Would you rather it's dedicated solely to the challenge? And if it is dedicated solely to the challenge, it means I can plan stuff like, I don't know, training with Eddie Abu or stuff like that, where I can make good quality content, but it's solely dedicated to the challenge. Would you rather the vlogs be longer, shorter? I want to know from you guys, what format do you want these vlogs in? I think I am pretty set in stone of having 3 a week, 3, 4 a week, rather than every single day, purely because it's easier on me. It should probably be easier on you guys. You don't have to stay and sit there and watch every day. And it's also easier on editors, blah, 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 because doing one every single day can be super draining. And it's also like, I've got a lot of stuff to do. And that's another point. There are some days, right, where I will be sat doing emails all day. For example, last week we had, I think it was 3 days where I was in London shooting podcasts for most of the day, which is like, I can't record that. Well, I can, but it's not going to be fun. It's just a BTS of podcasts. Like, it's not fun content. So some days it's just not really worth it unless I'm purely doing the challenge stuff. So yeah, super interested to know what you guys think. And then yeah, we'll see where that takes us. I mean, today was a prime example of that. The time is currently 6:30 because the majority of today I've been filming TikToks, and I've already shown you guys like a behind the scenes of a TikTok filming day, so I don't think it's that interesting really. I mean, you guys might beg to differ, I don't know, but yeah, just let me know. Now, it's just about time that I show you guys what my body's looking like after 30 days. Let's have a look. Jesus Christ. Right. Now, I know the lighting's not great, but you know what? I think I've put on a little bit of muscle. Let's have a little side profile, little tricep flex. You like that? The lighting's not good. If the lighting was better, it'd look fucking sick, but this is what we got. I think my stomach's coming in slightly. Getting a little bit of muscle. My back. Oh, look at that, son. I'm not great at these poses and all that, but we'll have to do. This side. Look at that. There we go. So yeah, this is 30 days of the 90-day challenge. I'm excited for the 90th day when I got a 6-pack rock hard set of bloody abs. Now, speaking of getting abs, we should probably go and hit the gym. Today is leg day. Probably the worst kind of day. So there is not much in this world that I can be certain of, but there is one thing I know for absolute certain, and that is that I fucking hate leg day. I honestly don't understand how people can do legs like 3 times a week. One and done for me. I'm fucking knackered. I'm so lucky I drive an automatic car, because if I had a clutch here, I don't think I'd be able to move it. I am finished. But at the same time, I don't really want chicken legs. I don't want to start looking unproportionate, so it's got to be bloody done. Now let's get the fuck home. Back in my comfortable bed. I made it home. Just about made it up the stairs. It took me about 10 hours limping up, but I have made it into my bed. And I've got myself my dinner. And today on the menu we have Korean barbecue chicken, mac and cheese by my pals over at Simmer Eats. Now every week Simmer Eats send me a little care package of these ready-made, nutritious, high-protein meals. They don't pay me, this isn't an ad, but I've spoken to the boys over at Simmer Eats, and if you guys want some for yourself, they've kindly given the supporters of this channel a nice little promotion, and a nice little discount. So I'll put the links in the bio. Check out the discount. It's running right up to the end of the 90-day challenge. So if you want some of these, big up. I'm actually not going to eat the mac part of the mac and cheese, or the cheese, really. Just kind of going for the chicken and veg. Because I'm laying a bit low on the carbs at the minute, but still the chicken in this is unbelievable. I did have this idea at the gym, by the way. So I've got this, like, have a look at this. I've got these mics, right? Now they're pretty decent, and at my gym 24 hours a day they're just absolutely smashing out heavy metal rock music, full volume the whole time, so it's quite hard to film. You may have noticed in my vlogs that we kind of turn it into a bit of a compilation. Well, that is mainly because of copyright issues, because they're bloody blasting heavy metal all hours of the day. So I've got one of these, but I've just ordered 2 more and an adapter, which means instead of doing these sort of gym quick compilations that last about a minute, I want to turn the gym content into actual, you know, longer length chatting, you know, because gym, it's quite a fun little occasion where me and my pals will have some good conversations and you guys can now listen in. So if you'd rather we do that, then let me know. And I was also thinking of doing some gym sessions with some other fitness people, and then we can use these to have chats, make it a bit funny, hopefully, make it more entertaining. But yeah, let me know if you'd rather us use these and make longer length gym videos, or whether you like the small condensed compilation of exercises. Let me know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I definitely did, and I'm glad I'm back, because these vlogs genuinely help a lot. Like I said before, it's good to like journal and stuff, and I can kind of use this vlog as a little personal journal for myself. And hopefully it helps motivate you guys who are joining in on the 90-day challenge. And I hope if you already are, you're seeing results, your lifestyle's changing, you're implementing good habits. But yeah, that's me for today. I'm absolutely knackered, and I know for a fact that over the next 2 days I'm barely going to be able to walk. But it's all part of the process, baby. I'm going to love you and leave you. Goodbye.